former President Donald Trump at a rally in Chesapeake, Virginia, really feeling his oats after calling Joe Biden what he perceived as a slur as being Palestinian. First off, a sharper candidate would have said, that's not a slur, sir. Not deny, like, I'm not a Palestinian. A sharper candidate would have said that's not a slur.
Right.
Particularly knowing that, and the administration is definitely sensitive, at least to some extent, that their Gaza and Israel policy is a political liability. Otherwise, we wouldn't hear so much how in secret, Biden's seething. But it really is, and particularly as Chuck Schumer is feeling pressure to put on the floor a bill in the Senate on essentially, calling everything anti-Semitism, essentially, that the former president of the United States go out and simply use the word Palestinian as a slur. Like, what is the environment we're living in that everybody doesn't go like, hey, wait, what? I mean, just for a moment, this
is a step down.
If he was saying if Trump was saying Biden, you're acting like a real Israeli.
Azerbaijani.
Well, remember when John McCain had to, famously, very courageously corrected that woman in the audience who said that Obama was an Arab, and he said, no, she's not an Arab. He's not an Arab. He's a good man. Which, but this is a step.
Exactly.
This is a step way down from that.
Yeah. Let's listen to Trump.
And it's a choice, though, between a president who puts America first or a train wreck who puts America last. They put America last. Actually, the Democrats put America last. You take a look at that. Look at a guy like Senator Schumer. I've always known him. I've known him a long time. I come from New York. I knew Schumer. He's become a Palestinian. He's a Palestinian now. Congratulations. He was very loyal to Israel and to Jewish people. He's Jewish, but he's become a Palestinian because they have a couple of more votes or something. Nobody's quite figured it out. A vote for Joe Biden is a vote for failure, surrender.
Now, the only thing that's encouraging from this is the complete lack of reaction that he got from the audience. Palestinian, what is he talking about?
I don't even know what a Palestinian is.
He's a Democrat. He's horrible.
Yeah, and his accusation is essentially that he's a bad Jew for being a Palestinian.
Everybody's just
they're we don't like Jews anyway.
Exactly. Wait.
They're doing the calculus on the board. Wait.
Yeah, exactly. They're going hey, what's the difference between a good Jew and a bad Jew? Nothing. Yeah, come on.
Trick question.
Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, that's the only encouraging thing about that is that it got so little reaction that I suspect he's not going to use that again in a speech just because he's I don't think they know.
Yeah.
But good indication of how dehumanized Palestinians have been.
Yes.
They're not even a class of people or an ethnicity, which they are in the minds of the Republican candidate. It's a slur and a substitute, essentially what he's saying for terrorist or plug in whatever, communist, anti-American.
All the anticipation that is Trump going to, try to split the Democrats by flanking Biden to the left, and no, he's being just inventive on the racism.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a time until, Sheldon Adelson's wife showed up with several Brinks trucks full of money and said, I would like the West Bank annex, please. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just, why don't I open up the back of the door of that Brinks truck just for a minute? Most of it's going to go to the campaign. Believe me. Just don't mind this suitcase I have here.
I do think people should get in touch with Chuck Schumer's office, 202-224-6542, about this anti-Semitism bill, which would pass with more Republicans than Democrats, and which would enshrine the definition of anti-Semitism, including criticism of Israel, as the official definition, and instruct the Department of Education to adopt that, which is insane.
That crap crazy. Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.